Good morning. It's Monday again. Still waking up myself. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I had a fantastic weekend. It's about that disconnection sometimes from the markets, from finances, and just relaxing, having a good time. That's what it's about. Work hard, play hard. That's how my family works. So SPY gapped up this morning. SPY looking good, guys. The market's looking good. Could it be because we have all these earnings coming in this week? Maybe. Could it be because we're almost done with this summer? Maybe. But it's looking good right now. We definitely had a boost in momentum with Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin hit up to 50K. So that's a pretty nominal level. A lot of people are still like negative, right? Still a little iffy. That's just kind of the vibe right now with the whole world right now. Everybody kind of doesn't know what to think, or a little unsettling what's going to happen next. But right now we focus on today. Okay, so we got SPY here. SPY again. Let's just say we want to hold at 443. Okay, we're tired of this crap going back and forth. 443. Let's kick this thing up. Let's get to 50K or 50K, $450 this week. All right, that's my set this week. That's going to happen. 450. 442, that support again, back down to 438. I don't even want to see it. We're going 450. That's what's happening. All right, that's it. So, Bitcoin. Again, it had an awesome weekend. Just for my alerts going off and stuff. And guys, check it out. Just check it. Just hear me out real quick. Hold on. Just turn the music down. Thank you. Listen. All right. We are in a sense the Omni Tech group. We're free, right? Like, we provide a lot of information that will boost your profits without killing your wallet. Right in the beginning, right when you just join. You don't even have to like purchase the algorithms, right? Eventually you're going to want to, because you're going to see the other users are profiting off this system that works legit without anybody's help. Well, the educating part, but you don't need to rely on anybody with your trades. And that's really what's key. You know, if the whole half the continent gets destroyed and your alerter guys were over there in another server and now they're dead, then what are you going to do? Right? So, God willing, that never happens, but still, you got to be prepared. So, we will provide information. You use that information, you make money. Pretty simple. So we're providing the videos to you guys. You guys look over those videos, see what you want to get into for the day. This is why I do them early. And then you can make a plan, going the next level, right? So Bitcoin and stuff, has been set. I have set up a strategy system to set alerts when it's buying or selling. And maybe eventually it might be autonomous. Maybe I will put it on some kind of bot, and we'll see how it goes. But for now, we're testing it, and we're doing pretty good with it. So I'm happy with that. And it doesn't just work for Bitcoin; it works for any of the markets. I was getting alerts this morning that SPY gapped up, so I'm pretty happy with the success. Hard work pays off; it really does. 52,000 for Bitcoin. We're still kicking that way. Actually, we're kicking higher. 53,000 now is I'm seeing now on the radar. But let's be realistic. All right, we got a couple of little levels here that are struggling. So 49.8 and about 50,000. Let's just say 50 even. Okay, so I'd like to stay around those levels and solidify a new support there. And if we could do that, then we can probably see 51,000, 52,000 this week. If that's not in the game yet, if we start seeing some pullbacks, then 47,000 would be our level of support for Bitcoin. Okay, let's just keep it there for now. 44,000 for support, for main support, 47,000, and then the max, shoot, who knows, 53,000. But let's be conservative. Let's say 52,000 for the end of the week. So we got some earnings. I don't want to talk about the earnings ones yet. All right, unless the Airbnb is earnings, maybe it is. It might have ER coming, or did they? No, so they already had ER. So cool. So they've been consolidating for a little bit, right? We got a nice little gap up this morning. So let's just say 143.90 is our new support. Okay, we got a little lower one where the buy was at 141, but still 143 is where we want to keep on going up, right? So we got some levels here at 144 and another retest, which if you guys can see my chart, you can see we retested this zone here. If it wants to do something like this again and then, reject, we got about 147. So we got like, $3 or $4 move right there. That's an easy move. That's an easy move. So that's a nice little projection. Then we have our, 153. So you could probably look at 150 calls confidently, and we should get there. Okay. If it breaks the 141, then bail out. It's not worth it. Okay, get out of your calls if they're going the wrong way, and don't go like all the way 100% into a position. Just you can do partial positions. You don't have to go all the way in. Just partial. That way, if it starts going negative against you, that's sort of like a stop loss, as in you're not losing your whole position. Okay, so really important to follow those risk managements when you're trading. But let's see, we got Nvidia here. Nvidia have been cranking it up, man. 213.42 I'm seeing right now, even higher, 220. It was just a matter of time for it to break. And if SPY's going to be super healthy, the rest of the market's going to be healthy as well. So we got 220 for Nvidia. 208 is our support. We need to hold that support, 208. So we got a buy signal here. Let's see if we have any higher resistance kind of popping up on the radar with using the breakout algorithm, or NESI. That's what we like to call it. Yeah, a little bit of breakout scenario through here. Again, this is definitely a momentum trade. Just see if it's hot. If it's below 208, I would wait. If it's staying around 209ish, around 9:45 this morning, you could probably take some calls for 220. So that's for your option guys out there. What else we want to look at? UPS. That's another one. It had a nasty drop. And I got some key levels on this thing. So I did do some research on UPS. So I do got some key levels to help us out. So 190.20 is one of them. You could say your stop loss, if this is a long-term play, would be 183. You could probably go higher. We'll find a higher one than 183 because that's ridiculous. So yeah, breaking over 195, this is going to give us continuation for a bull move. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So let's see what we're looking at. We got 211. I see that marked down. I'm sure I have it there for a reason. We got 200. So I would say around this 195, 196 range. Let's see, we're testing a pretty critical VWAP, pretty critical mid zone right here. So if we could pop up above this and start cranking up, then we could see 204, and then that, I would say my profit target would be 211. 211 is a pretty good profit target. Look for 210 calls or something like that. But it's got to hold that 190. If it starts breaking 190, just wait. If it gets down to, even lower, down to 185 or something, then that's when you want to start reacting to it. So just wait for that movement to happen. Don't rush in. Don't FOMO. Do not FOMO. Because I was telling you guys, when you're jumping into a trade, but you're not following like the institutions, then you're already making a bad mistake. So if the institutions aren't jumping into a trade, meaning you're rushing into a trade when it's already, overbought, then you're making a mistake in a way. So just be careful with that. Tesla, let's take a look at it. So it looks like there's a little bit of we had a little volume spike this morning. We got 688 possible resistance for it. Over 691, we're good. We're clear. That's what we want to see. 691, break through that 692, and up to 720. So again, it's been kind of floating in that range zone right now. We'd like to see the pop. We want to see a pop. Or it's going to get kicked off the watch list. No, it probably won't get kicked off the watch list. Tesla moves way too fast. But yeah, so we're just going steady around this. I really like this multiplier where it's set at right now, because it does show pretty nice pattern going through. So you can see where the initial sell-off was all the way down through here. It came through, and now it's just kind of steadily holding on. So if we could just even steadily hold on, we're building new supports for Tesla, right? And then up top here, we're building a higher profit area, right? Because this is higher right here than it was at that first circle, correct? Okay, so if that's the case long term, if we stay in that channel right there, we could see that 1,000 mark. Now, that could be, middle of September when we hit, but I still say Tesla's bullish. Bearish under 595. Okay, if it drops over that, that's when we can look at the 300s. But for now, it's bullish. So just be careful getting into those weekly calls, because, there could be some new catalyst popping out and the market reacts to it and things start tanking, and, you start losing money. Long term, though, it does look like it's looking for $1,000. So that's my long term for Tesla. Do I want to look at anything else? AMC, why not? Looks like it's trying to roll up through this. Definitely has a squeeze going on, so we could see another pop happening. Same kind of like little spike that happened. This is indicating that it's still in an uptrend. Let's see. We might have the what do you call the Nessie strategy might be thrown in error because of the quantity numbers. Anyways, $39 would be our resistance. That's what we're. I mean, if it wants to retest that resistance, that is. And where's that going to put us? Yeah, we got room. So if it breaks above $135, we got room for 44. So let's say with our min is $2. We don't want to see that. This is for long term, by the way. $44 would be a nice little area to hit profit, and if we can cruise through there, then we can see 60. So we still got an overall reading of AMC about 60. Maybe it's not going to pop up like these meme stocks, sometimes do, and you feel like, oh man, this thing's just going to rocket up. Don't do that. Just don't have expectations like that. Just be realistic, okay? Realistic, and then eventually the growth and everything just comes natural, and you'll be good. So that's it. That's all I got for now. Oh, actually, let me check out Disney real quick. Some of these I'm just seeing for myself as well. Again, you taking that weekend off, you don't get to see all the tickers. That's all right though. So yeah, 189 was the rejection here. We got a little bit of support at 179. Let's stay 180. We get above 180, then we can start seeing longer term for Disney, 213, somewhere around there. It's kind of doing the same thing as Tesla. That's why I really like the band set on this multiplier right now, because I'm seeing some awesome patterns. We were just seeing the same thing with Tesla. So now we know if it breaks 170 all the way down to 126, and if it stays above 213. See, the beautiful thing with the bands, guys, is it can evaluate a call or evaluate a analyst so fast, way faster than you trying to build trend lines or find some more information in the news or something else, some kind of new information or intel or data. This thing can render it so much faster and give you the information you need to mark your levels and then move on. So that's just the beautiful thing with these algorithms. So we hold above that. Again, we might do the same thing, stay in that channel. Again, it might be in the middle of September. Maybe September is going to be more bullish than of course the summer has been. So 212, not bad. Weekly, so I want to look at the weeklies. 180 again. If we stay above 180, let's look at the one more time at the bands on a little lower time frame. Yeah, a little bit of squeeze going on through here. So 180 again. Let's just say 180. It stays hold. We could probably hit like 190 this week. Sure. If Disney wants to move, it definitely moves, and definitely has room to move. So, all right, folks. Well, that's all I got. Sometimes we just gotta vibe out. Gotta vibe out. Get through this first day. And before you know it, it'll be hump day. I'm out.